The story behind the secret of mindset. Every great transformation begins with a single thought, a thought that whispers, what if I could be more? What if I could break free from fear? What if I could unlock my true potential? That thought is what led to the creation of this book, The Secret of Mindset by Richard T. Cohrs. This book was not written just to inspire you, but to ignite a fire within you. It was created for those who are ready to rise, ready to take control of their lives, and ready to become unstoppable. But this book is more than words on a page. It is a movement that will be brought to life through the Fearless Audio YouTube channel. This is where powerful ideas will be spoken, where motivation will find you, and where your mindset will be transformed, one message at a time. If this book touches your heart, if it sparks something deep inside you, then support Fearless Audio, Stuhl. Subscribe, share, and be part of a community that believes in growth, courage, and unstoppable success. Your journey doesn't end with reading. It begins with action. Join us, unlock the secret of your mindset, and step into the fearless life you were meant to live. Introduction: The Power of Mindset. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise above every challenge, while others get stuck in the same struggles year after year? What makes one person push through failure and find success while another gives up at the first sign of difficulty? The answer lies in one simple but powerful thing: mindset. Your mindset is the way you see yourself, your life, and the world around you. It is the invisible force that shapes your decisions, your actions, and ultimately your destiny. When you have the right mindset, you believe in yourself, you see opportunities instead of obstacles, and you keep moving forward no matter what. But when your mindset is filled with doubt, fear, or negativity, it can hold you back from achieving your dreams. The good news is that mindset is not something you are born with. It is something you can change. No matter where you are in life right now, no matter what challenges you face, you have the power to shift your thinking and transform your future. This book will show you how. In the pages ahead, you will discover the secret of mindset, the principles and practices that can help you break free from limitations and unlock your true potential. You will learn how to replace fear with confidence, turn setbacks into stepping stones, and train your mind to attract success and happiness. This journey is not about magic or luck. It is about understanding how your mind works and using that knowledge to create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. The greatest achievers in history, from inventors and entrepreneurs to athletes and artists, have one thing in common: they mastered the power of mindset. Now, it's your turn. As you read this book, keep an open mind and be willing to challenge the beliefs that may be holding you back. Take action on what you learn and watch how your life begins to change. The secret to success, happiness, and personal growth has always been within you. Are you ready to unlock it? Chapter 1: The Foundation of a Strong Mindset. Everything in life begins with the mind. The way you think shapes the way you live. If your thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, and negativity, your life will reflect those same struggles. But if your mind is filled with confidence, determination, and belief in yourself, nothing can stop you from achieving greatness. The foundation of a strong mindset is built on understanding how your mind works and training it to work for you, not against you. The power of your mind. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. If you plant seeds of positivity, hope, and determination, you will harvest success and happiness. But if you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you will struggle with failure and frustration. The problem is, many people don't even realize they are planting the wrong seeds. They allow negative thoughts to take root without questioning them. Think about it. How often do you tell yourself that you are not good enough? That success is for other people, not for you? That you will never be able to achieve your dreams? These thoughts may seem small, but they have a powerful impact on your life. Every time you repeat a negative belief, you make it stronger. But the same is true for positive beliefs. If you tell yourself every day that you are capable, that you are strong, that you will succeed, those thoughts will also grow. The secret to building a strong mindset is learning to take control of your thoughts. You must become aware of what you are thinking and make a conscious effort to replace negative thoughts with empowering ones. This is not something that happens overnight, but with practice, it becomes easier. The difference between fixed and growth mindset. Psychologists have studied the impact of mindset on success, and one of the most important discoveries is the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are set in stone. People with a fixed mindset believe that they are either smart or not, talented or not, capable or not. When they fail at something, they see it as proof that they are not good enough. They avoid challenges because they fear failure. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to grow. They understand that failure is not a reflection of who they are, but a stepping stone to success. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, they embrace them, knowing that every challenge makes them stronger. The good news is that anyone can develop a growth mindset. It starts with changing the way you see failure. Instead of seeing it as a sign to give up, see it as a lesson. Every great success story is filled with failures. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players of all time. The only reason they succeeded is that they did not let failure define them. How your beliefs shape your reality. Your beliefs are the foundation of your mindset. If you believe you are not good enough, your mind will find ways to prove that belief true. If you believe you are capable of achieving great things, your mind will find ways to make that belief a reality. This is why it is so important to examine your beliefs and question whether they are helping you or holding you back. One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, I can't. They say, I can't start a business. I can't lose weight. I can't change my life. But the truth is, you can. The only thing stopping you is your belief that you can't. The moment you change that belief to I can and I will, everything changes. To build a strong mindset, start by identifying the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Write them down. Then challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is it just something I've told myself for so long that I believe it? Replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, I am not good enough, say I am always learning and growing. Instead of saying, I will never be successful, say I am capable of achieving great things. The role of self-talk in developing a strong mindset. The way you talk to yourself matters more than you realize. Every day, you have an internal conversation with yourself, and that conversation shapes your mindset. If you constantly criticize yourself and focus on your weaknesses, you will feel defeated before you even start. But if you encourage yourself and focus on your strengths, you will feel unstoppable. Pay attention to your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, stop and replace it with something positive. For example, if you think, I am not smart enough, change it to, I am capable of learning anything I set my mind to. If you think I always fail, change it to, every failure is a lesson that makes me stronger. Affirmations are a powerful way to train your mind for success. Start each day by repeating positive statements to yourself. Say, I am confident, I am strong, I am capable. I attract success and happiness into my life. At first, it may feel strange, but over time, these affirmations will become part of your mindset. Taking control of your environment. Your environment plays a big role in shaping your mindset. The people you spend time with, the books you read, the news you watch, all of these things influence the way you think. If you surround yourself with negative people who complain all the time, you will start to adopt their mindset. But if you surround yourself with positive, motivated people, their energy will inspire you. Be mindful of what you expose your mind to. Read books that inspire you. Listen to podcasts that teach you new things. Spend time with people who uplift you. Protect your mind the same way you would protect your body. Just as you wouldn't eat unhealthy food every day, don't feed your mind with negativity. Daily habits to strengthen your mindset. Building a strong mindset is not something you do once. It is a daily practice. Here are some habits that will help you develop a mindset of success. 1. practice gratitude. Every morning, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is wrong to what is right in your life. 2. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, stop and reframe the thought in a positive way. 3. Set goals and take action. A strong mindset is built through action. Set small goals each day and take steps toward achieving them. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Choose your environment wisely. Spend time with people who encourage and support you. 5. Visualize your success. Spend a few minutes each day picturing yourself achieving your goals. Visualization trains your brain to believe in your success. Conclusion. The first step to a stronger mindset is the key to everything you want in life. If you believe in yourself, take action, and refuse to let failure stop you, nothing can hold you back. Remember, you have the power to change your thoughts. And when you change your thoughts, you change your life. The journey to a strong mindset starts today. Are you ready to take the first step? Chapter 2, The Magic of Positive Thinking. Your mind is like a powerful magnet. The thoughts you focus on the most will shape your reality. If you constantly think about problems, difficulties, and failures, your life will reflect those struggles. But if you train your mind to focus on solutions, possibilities, and opportunities, you will start seeing positive changes in your life. This is the magic of positive thinking. It is not just about being happy or ignoring challenges. It is about choosing to see the good in every situation and using that mindset to create a better future. Many people go through life unaware of the power of their thoughts. They assume that life just happens to them and that they have no control over what comes their way. But the truth is, your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. If you want a better life, the first step is to change the way you think. The power of your thoughts. Every thought you have sends a message to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not judge whether a thought is good or bad. It simply accepts what you repeatedly tell it. If you constantly tell yourself, "I am not good enough," your subconscious will believe it and look for evidence to support that belief. But if you tell yourself, "I am capable and strong," your subconscious will begin to find ways to prove it true. Think about a time when you expected something bad to happen, and it did. Maybe you told yourself, "This day is going to be terrible," and then everything seemed to go wrong. This is not a coincidence. When you focus on negative thoughts, your brain looks for things that match those expectations. The same thing happens when you expect good things. Your mind starts noticing opportunities, solutions, and positive moments. This is why positive thinking is so powerful. It helps you take control of your life by choosing to focus on thoughts that uplift and empower you. When you train your mind to think positively, you will notice that your mood improves, your confidence grows, and you attract better experiences into your life. Overcoming negative self-talk. One of the biggest obstacles to positive thinking is negative self-talk. This is the voice inside your head that tells you, "You're not good enough," "You always mess things up," or "You will never succeed." This voice comes from years of conditioning, from past failures, childhood experiences, or the negative words of others. But just because these thoughts appear in your mind does not mean they are true. The first step to overcoming negative self-talk is awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts running through your mind each day. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, stop and ask yourself, "Is this thought helping me or hurting me?" If it is hurting you, replace it with a more positive thought. For example, instead of "I always fail," say "Every failure is a lesson that makes me stronger." Instead of "I'm not smart enough," say "I can learn and improve every day." Instead of "Nothing ever goes right for me," say "I am capable of creating my own success." It may feel strange at first, but over time, this practice will rewire your brain to think more positively. Have the power of gratitude. One of the easiest ways to shift your mindset is through gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of focusing on what is good in your life instead of what is lacking. When you are grateful, your energy shifts from a place of frustration to a place of abundance. Start each day by thinking of 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Even simple things like a warm cup of coffee, a supportive friend, or a beautiful sunrise can be enough. By focusing on what you already have, you send a message to your mind that you are blessed, and this attracts more positive experiences into your life. Many successful people practice gratitude daily. They understand that when you appreciate what you have, you create space for more good things to come. The more you focus on the good, the more good you will see. Turning challenges into opportunities. Positive thinking does not mean ignoring problems or pretending that life is perfect. It means choosing to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Every difficult situation carries a lesson that can help you grow. For example, if you lose your job, you can see it as a disaster, or you can see it as an opportunity to find something better. If you fail at a project, you can give up, or you can use the failure to learn and improve. The way you interpret events in your life makes all the difference. One of the greatest examples of turning adversity into opportunity is Thomas Edison. When he was working on inventing the light bulb, he failed over 10,000 times. But instead of seeing those failures as proof that he could not succeed, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the mindset of a winner. Life will always bring challenges, but your mindset determines whether those challenges will break you or make you stronger. Surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with influence your mindset more than you realize. If you surround yourself with negative, complaining, and pessimistic people, their energy will affect you. But if you spend time with positive, motivated, and uplifting people, their mindset will inspire you. Take a moment to think about the people in your life. Are they encouraging you to grow and improve, or are they holding you back? If you want to develop a strong, positive mindset, choose to be around people who lift you up. This doesn't mean you have to cut people out of your life completely, but it does mean being mindful of the energy you allow into your space. Seek out friendships, mentors, and communities that support your growth. Read books, listen to podcasts, and follow people who inspire you. Fill your mind with positivity, and you will see the difference in your life. Daily practices for positive thinking. Building a positive mindset is not something that happens overnight. It takes daily effort and commitment. Here are some simple but powerful habits that can help you develop the habit of positive thinking. 1. Start your day with positivity. Before you get out of bed, think of something good about the day ahead. 2. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you are grateful for every day. 3. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, replace the thought with something more empowering. 4. Use positive affirmations. Repeat positive statements like, "I am strong, I am capable, I am attracting success into my life." 5. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with positive people and engage in activities that uplift you. 6. Visualize success. Spend a few moments each day picturing yourself achieving your goals. 7. Smile more. Even when you don't feel like it, smiling can improve your mood and shift your energy. Choose positivity every day. Positive thinking is a choice. Every day, you have the power to decide whether you will focus on problems or possibilities, fear or confidence, limitations or opportunities. Your thoughts create your reality, and when you choose to think positively, you open the door to a better life. No matter where you are in your journey, you can start today. Begin by shifting your focus, challenging negative beliefs, and surrounding yourself with positivity. As you do, you will discover that life is not just happening to you, you are creating it. And with a positive mindset, you can create something truly amazing. Are you ready to embrace the magic of positive thinking? Your new life begins now. Chapter 3. Embracing challenges as opportunities. Life is full of challenges. No matter who you are or where you come from, you will face difficulties along the way. Some people let these challenges break them, while others use them as stepping stones to success. The difference is not in the challenges themselves, but in the way people respond to them. The secret to achieving success and happiness is learning to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles that hold you back. It is easy to wish for a life without struggles, But the truth is, challenges are what make us stronger. Just like a muscle grows when it is put under resistance, your mind and spirit grow when you face and overcome difficulties. The most successful people in the world are not those who never faced hardship, but those who refuse to let hardship stop them. Why challenges are necessary for growth. Imagine if life were always easy, if you never faced setbacks, never had to struggle, and never had to work hard for anything. It might seem like a dream, but in reality, it would be a life without growth. Challenges push you out of your comfort zone and force you to develop new skills, new ways of thinking, and a stronger mindset. Every challenge comes with a lesson. When you fail at something, you learn what doesn't work, and that knowledge brings you closer to finding what does work. When you face rejection, you learn resilience. When you go through difficult times, you develop the strength to handle even bigger challenges in the future. Think about a time in your life when you faced a tough situation. At that moment, it may have felt overwhelming, but looking back, you can probably see that you learned something valuable from the experience. That is the power of challenges. They shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable person. The mindset shift, seeing challenges as opportunities. Most people see challenges as problems, but what if you started seeing them as opportunities instead? What if every obstacle in your path was actually a chance to grow, improve, and become better? This simple shift in perspective can completely change the way you approach life. For example, instead of saying, "This is too hard," say, "This is an opportunity to learn and grow." Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I haven't mastered this yet, but I will." Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me? What can I learn from this?" When you start seeing challenges as opportunities, they lose their power to make you feel defeated. Instead, they become exciting chances to prove to yourself what you are capable of. How to overcome fear of challenges. One of the biggest reasons people avoid challenges is fear. Fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, fear of disappointment. But fear is just a feeling, and feelings do not have to control your actions. The key to overcoming fear is to take action despite it. Here are some ways to conquer your fear of challenges. 1. Acknowledge your fear. It is okay to feel afraid, but do not let fear control you. Recognize it, accept it, and move forward anyway. 2. Break it down. Big challenges can feel overwhelming, but if you break them into smaller steps, they become much easier to handle. Focus on one step at a time. 3. Remind yourself of past successes. Think about times when you have faced difficulties before and overcome them. If you did it then, you can do it now. 4. Visualize a positive outcome. Instead of imagining the worst-case scenario, picture yourself succeeding. This will boost your confidence and motivation. 5. Take the first step. The hardest part is often just getting started. Once you take the first step, you will realize that the challenge is not as scary as you thought. Turning setbacks into comebacks. Everyone experiences failure at some point, but failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to success. The most successful people in the world have all faced failure, but they did not let it stop them. Instead, they used their failures as fuel to come back stronger. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed thousands of times before he successfully invented the light bulb. But instead of seeing those failures as a reason to quit, he saw them as necessary steps towards success. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That is the mindset of someone who embraces challenges. When you experience failure, remind yourself that it is not the end. It is just a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? What will I do differently next time? If you use failure as a teacher instead of a roadblock, you will always find a way to succeed. Building resilience, the key to handling life's challenges. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, and it is one of the most important qualities you can develop. Life will not always go as planned, but with resilience, you can handle anything that comes your way. Here are some ways to build resilience. 1. Stay positive. Even in tough times, look for the good. Focus on solutions instead of problems. 2. Take care of yourself. A strong mind needs a strong body. Eat well, exercise, and get enough rest. 3. Surround yourself with supportive people. Being around positive and encouraging people will help you stay strong during difficult times. 4. Keep moving forward. No matter how hard things get, never stop taking action. Even small steps will keep you moving in the right direction. 5. Believe in yourself. Trust that you have the strength to overcome any challenge. You have already overcome so much in life. This challenge is just another opportunity to grow. Success stories. People who overcame great challenges. Some of the most inspiring success stories come from people who faced great challenges and refused to give up. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty, faced abuse, and was told she would never make it in television. Today, she is one of the most influential and successful women in the world. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity, and his first business failed. But he didn't give up, and he went on to build the Disney empire. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became one of the best-selling book series of all time. These stories remind us that success is not about never facing challenges, it is about how you respond to them. Conclusion: the strength to overcome anything. Challenges are not here to stop you. They are here to help you grow. Every difficulty you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and better. When you stop seeing challenges as problems and start seeing them as stepping stones, nothing can hold you back. No matter what you are facing right now, you have the strength to overcome it. Believe in yourself, embrace the journey, and trust that every challenge is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Are you ready to start seeing challenges as opportunities? The choice is yours, and your future is waiting. Keep moving forward, and success will follow. Chapter 4: The Power of Self-Belief. If you could change just one thing about yourself that would make the biggest difference in your life, what would it be? More confidence? More motivation? More courage? While all of these are important, they all come from one thing: self-belief. Self-belief is the foundation of success, happiness, and fulfillment. It is the voice inside you that says, "I can do this," even when the odds are against you. It is the quiet strength that pushes you forward when everything seems difficult. It is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. Many people struggle with self-doubt. They think they are not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough to achieve their goals. But here's the truth: no one is born with unshakable confidence. It is something you build, step by step. The good news is that self-belief is not something you either have or don't have. It is something you can develop. No matter where you are in life, no matter how many times you have failed, and no matter how many doubts fill your mind, you have the power to strengthen your belief in yourself. And when you do, everything in your life will change. Why self-belief is the key to success? Think about any successful person: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders. What do they all have in common? It is not just talent, intelligence, or luck. It is an unshakable belief in themselves and their abilities. Self-belief is what keeps you moving forward when things get tough. It is what gives you the courage to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and pursue your dreams. Without self-belief, even the most talented person can fail. But with it, even someone with no experience can achieve great things. Consider someone like Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team. He could have let that failure define him. Instead, he believed in himself, worked harder, and became one of the greatest athletes of all time. Or think about Oprah Winfrey. She was told she wasn't fit for television, yet she believed in herself enough to keep going, and she became one of the most influential media figures in the world. The lesson is clear: if you believe in yourself, you can overcome any obstacle. If you don't, even the smallest challenge can hold you back. How self-doubt holds you back. Self-doubt is like a heavy chain around your ankles. It keeps you stuck in the same place, afraid to move forward. It whispers in your ear, "You're not good enough. You will fail. People will judge you." These thoughts can feel real, but they are just fears disguised as truth. The reality is that everyone has doubts. Even the most confident people experience fear. The difference is that they do not let those doubts stop them. Self-doubt often comes from past failures, negative experiences, or the words of others. Maybe you tried something before and it didn't work out, so now you think you'll always fail. Maybe someone once told you that you weren't good enough and you believed them. But what if you stopped believing those doubts? What if, instead of listening to your fears, you started telling yourself a different story, one where you are capable, strong, and deserving of success? Building unshakable self-belief. The great news is that self-belief is a skill. And like any skill, the more you practice it, the stronger it gets. Here are some powerful ways to develop an unstoppable belief in yourself. 1. Change your inner voice. Your mind listens to what you tell it. If you constantly say, "I'm not good enough," your brain will find ways to prove it true. But if you say, "I am capable and strong," your brain will find evidence of that instead. Start paying attention to your self-talk. When you notice negative thoughts, challenge them. Replace them with empowering statements like, "I can do this. I am capable of learning and growing. I have everything I need to succeed." At first, it might feel strange, but over time, these positive thoughts will become your natural way of thinking. 2. Take small steps toward your goals. Self-belief grows through action. The more you do something, the more confident you become. If you're afraid to speak in public, start by speaking to small groups. If you doubt your ability to start a business, take one small step, do research, create a plan, or talk to someone who has done it. Every small success builds your confidence. Over time, what once seemed impossible will feel natural. Hack 3. Surround yourself with positive people. The people around you influence how you see yourself. If you are surrounded by negative people who doubt your abilities, it will be hard to believe in yourself. But if you spend time with supportive, uplifting people, their confidence will rub off on you. Find people who inspire you. Read books, listen to motivational speakers, and follow people who remind you of what is possible. Hack 4. Learn from failure instead of fearing it. One of the biggest reasons people don't believe in themselves is because they are afraid to fail. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to your goals. When you fail, don't take it as proof that you are not good enough. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? What will I do differently next time? The most successful people are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to give up. 5. Visualize your success. Your mind is powerful. When you imagine yourself succeeding, your brain starts to believe it is possible. Every day, take a few moments to visualize yourself achieving your goals. See yourself speaking confidently, achieving your dreams, and living the life you want. This technique is used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers. It trains your mind to focus on success instead of doubt. The power of taking action. One of the biggest secrets to self-belief is simple. Take action even when you don't feel ready. Many people wait until they feel confident before they start, but confidence comes from doing. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable. And with each small victory, your self-belief will grow stronger. Remember, you don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start. Conclusion: believe in yourself and anything is possible. Self-belief is the key that unlocks your full potential. It gives you the courage to take risks, the strength to keep going when things get hard, and the confidence to create the life you want. No one else can believe in you for you. You must choose to believe in yourself even when it feels difficult. Right now, at this moment, you have everything you need to succeed. You are capable. You are strong. You are worthy of greatness. So go forward with confidence. Take the first step. Trust yourself, because the moment you truly believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Your journey to success starts now. Chapter 5: The Art of Positive Thinking. Your thoughts shape your life. They influence how you see the world, how you react to challenges, and ultimately what you achieve. The power of positive thinking is not just about feeling good. It is about creating a mindset that attracts success, happiness, and fulfillment. Many people live their lives controlled by negative thoughts. They worry, complain, and expect the worst. As a result, they struggle to find happiness and success. But then there are others, people who seem to shine with confidence, joy, and determination. These people are not lucky. They have simply mastered the art of positive thinking. The good news is that anyone can learn to think positively. It is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it is about choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, solutions rather than problems, and opportunities rather than obstacles. When you change your thinking, you change your life. The power of your thoughts. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of positivity, hope, and belief, you will grow a life full of success and happiness. But if you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you will grow a life filled with limitations. Everything in your life begins with a thought. Every decision you make, every action you take, it all starts in your mind. If your thoughts are positive and empowering, you will take action with confidence and motivation. But if your thoughts are full of doubt and fear, you will hold yourself back. Consider this. Two people face the same challenge. One thinks, I can do this. I will find a way. The other thinks, this is too hard. I will probably fail. Who do you think will succeed? The answer is obvious. The one who believes in their ability will find a way, while the other will give up before they even start. Your thoughts create your reality. If you want to change your life, start by changing your thoughts. How negative thinking holds you back. Negative thinking is like a heavy chain that keeps you from moving forward. It makes small problems seem bigger, destroys your confidence, and keeps you stuck in the same place. Some common forms of negative thinking include self-doubt, telling yourself, I am not good enough, or I will never succeed. Fear of failure, avoiding new opportunities because you are afraid of failing. Complaining, focusing on what is wrong instead of looking for solutions. Comparing yourself to others, feeling inadequate because someone else seems more successful. The problem with negative thinking is that it becomes a habit. The more you think negatively, the more your mind automatically looks for problems instead of solutions. But the good news is that just as negative thinking is a habit, positive thinking can become a habit too. How to develop a positive mindset. Changing the way you think does not happen overnight. It takes practice, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Here are some powerful ways to develop a positive mindset. 1. Become aware of your thoughts. The first step to changing your thoughts is becoming aware of them. Pay attention to your inner voice. When you notice yourself thinking negatively, stop and ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Is there a more positive way to look at this situation? For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, replace it with, I will figure this out. Over time, your mind will naturally start choosing positive thoughts. Posh 2. Focus on solutions, not problems. When something goes wrong, do not dwell on the problem. Instead, focus on finding a solution. For example, if you lose your job, instead of thinking, this is terrible, I will never find another job, shift your mindset to, this is an opportunity to find something even better. Problems are a part of life, but how you handle them makes all the difference. A positive thinker looks for solutions, while a negative thinker only sees obstacles. 3. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to train your mind to think positively. Every day, take a few moments to focus on what you are grateful for. This could be something big, like your family, or something small, like a kind gesture from a stranger. When you focus on what is good in your life, your mind becomes more positive. Instead of thinking about what is missing, you start appreciating what you have. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with have a huge impact on your mindset. If you are surrounded by negative, complaining people, it will be hard to stay positive. But if you spend time with uplifting, inspiring people, their energy will influence you. Be mindful of what you consume: books, social media, music, and news. Choose content that inspires and motivates you. 5. Use positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that help rewire your mind for positivity. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am strong and capable. I attract success and happiness. I believe in myself. At first, it may feel strange, but over time, these affirmations will become a natural part of your thinking. 6. Turn failures into lessons. Positive thinkers do not see failure as the end. They see it as a lesson. Instead of thinking, I failed, so I'm not good enough, think, I learned something valuable and I will do better next time. Every failure contains a lesson that can help you grow. The key is to focus on what you can learn rather than dwelling on the mistake. 7. Take care of your mind and body. Your physical health affects your mental state. Eating well, exercising, and getting enough sleep all contribute to a positive mindset. When your body feels good, it is easier to think positively. The impact of positive thinking on your life. When you train your mind to think positively, everything in your life improves. You become more confident, you handle challenges better, and you attract more opportunities. In relationships, you communicate better, attract positive people, and create deeper connections. In career and success, you become more motivated, creative, and open to new opportunities. In health and well-being, positive thinking reduces stress, improves mental health, and increases overall happiness. A positive mindset does not mean you will never face challenges. It means that when challenges come, you will have the strength and belief to overcome them. Conclusion: choose positivity every day. Positive thinking is a choice. Every day, you have the power to choose whether you will focus on problems or solutions, limitations or possibilities, negativity or hope. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it to think positively, the stronger it becomes. Over time, positive thinking will become your natural way of seeing the world. So start today. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to focus on what is good. Choose to turn obstacles into opportunities. Because when you fill your mind with positive thoughts, you create a life filled with success, happiness, and endless possibilities. Chapter 6: Overcoming Fear and Doubt. Fear and doubt are two of the biggest obstacles that stand between you and your dreams. They hold you back, whispering that you are not good enough, not ready enough, or not strong enough. They make you question your abilities and hesitate to take action. But here's the truth. Fear and doubt are not real limitations. They are illusions created by your mind. They only have power over you if you let them. The most successful people in the world feel fear and doubt just like everyone else. The difference is that they don't let it stop them. If you want to achieve great things, you must learn to overcome fear and doubt. You must recognize them for what they are, mental roadblocks, and push past them. Because on the other side of fear and doubt is the life you truly want. The nature of fear. Fear is a natural emotion. It is designed to protect us from danger. Thousands of years ago, fear kept humans safe from wild animals and other threats. But in today's world, fear often stops us from taking necessary risks, trying new things, and stepping out of our comfort zone. Most of the fears we experience today are not life-threatening. They are fears of failure, rejection, embarrassment, or uncertainty. These fears feel real, but they are simply mental barriers. Think about it. How many times have you been afraid to do something only to realize afterward that it wasn't as scary as you thought? Fear often exists only in our imagination. It grows when we avoid it, but shrinks when we face it. The power of doubt. Doubt is another great enemy of progress. It makes you question your abilities, your decisions, and your worth. It whispers, what if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? But doubt is just fear in disguise. It convinces you to play small, stay safe, and never take risks. It tricks you into thinking that you are not ready. But the truth is, you will never feel completely ready. You just have to start. How fear and doubt hold you back. Fear and doubt prevent people from achieving their dreams in many ways. 1, they stop you from taking action. You hesitate, overthink, and wait for the perfect moment that never comes. 2, they make you settle for less. Instead of aiming high, you lower your expectations and accept a life that is below your potential. 3, they steal your confidence. You begin to believe that you are not capable, even when you are. 4, they create regret. When you let fear and doubt hold you back, you later regret the opportunities you didn't take. How to overcome fear and doubt. The good news is that fear and doubt are not permanent. They can be defeated. Here are some powerful ways to conquer them. 1, face your fears head on. The best way to overcome fear is to confront it. Avoiding fear only makes it stronger, but facing it makes it weaker. Think about something you have been afraid to do. Instead of running from it, challenge yourself to take one small step toward it. If you fear public speaking, start by speaking to a small group. If you fear starting a business, take one small action, research, create a plan, or talk to someone who has done it. Every time you face a fear, it loses its power over you. 2. Change your perspective on fear. Fear is not your enemy. It is a sign that you are stepping out of your comfort zone and growing. Instead of seeing fear as something negative, see it as a signal that you are on the right path. Successful people feel fear all the time. The difference is that they use it as motivation instead of letting it stop them. Whenever you feel fear, tell yourself, this means I'm growing. This means I'm doing something important. 3. Stop waiting for confidence. Many people think they need to feel confident before they take action, but confidence does not come first. Action comes first. Confidence grows from doing. If you wait until you feel completely confident before taking a step, you will never start. Instead, take action despite your doubts. The more you do something, the more confident you become. 4. Challenge negative thoughts. Doubt comes from the negative thoughts in your mind. The next time you hear that inner voice saying, I can't do this, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? What if I can do this? What would I tell a friend who had this doubt? Most doubts are just old fears repeating themselves. Replace them with empowering thoughts. I am capable. I have what it takes. I will find a way. 5. Visualize success. Your mind is powerful. When you imagine yourself succeeding, you train your brain to believe it is possible. Take a few minutes every day to visualize yourself overcoming your fears and achieving your goals. See yourself speaking confidently, succeeding in your career, or achieving your dreams. The more you visualize success, the more natural it becomes. 6. Take small, consistent steps. Fear and doubt often feel overwhelming because we focus on the big picture instead of the small steps. Instead of thinking about the whole journey, focus on the next step. If your goal is to write a book, don't think about writing 300 pages. Just write one page today. If you want to start a business, don't think about building a giant company. Just take the first step today. Small steps lead to big progress. 7. Surround yourself with encouraging people. Fear and doubt grow when you are around negative people. If you surround yourself with people who believe in you, their confidence will rub off on you. Find mentors, friends, and role models who inspire you. Read books, listen to motivational speakers, and immerse yourself in positive influences. Accept that failure is part of success. One of the biggest fears people have is the fear of failure. But failure is not the end. It is a lesson. Every successful person has failed many times before they succeeded. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every failure brings you one step closer to success. The freedom of letting go of fear and doubt. When you let go of fear and doubt, you set yourself free. You stop worrying about what others think. You stop hesitating and start taking action. You start living boldly, fearlessly, and with purpose. Imagine how different your life would be if fear and doubt no longer controlled you. Imagine the goals you would pursue, the risks you would take, and the dreams you would chase. The truth is, you already have everything you need to succeed. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to take action despite your fears. You don't need to be completely confident. You just need to believe in yourself enough to start. Conclusion: step forward with courage. Fear and doubt will always try to hold you back, but you have the power to push past them. You are stronger than your fears. You are more capable than your doubts. You have everything it takes to succeed. So take the first step. Face your fears. Silence your doubts. Move forward with courage, because on the other side of fear is your greatest life waiting to be lived. Chapter 7: The Power of Self-Discipline. Success is not determined by talent alone. It is not just about luck or intelligence. The real key to achieving your dreams is self-discipline. This is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Self-discipline is what separates people who dream from those who achieve. Many people have big dreams, but only a few have the discipline to take consistent action. Those who succeed in life are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who show up every day, put in the effort, and stay committed, no matter how they feel. When you master self-discipline, you gain control over your life. You stop making excuses and start taking responsibility. You become the kind of person who follows through on their goals, even when challenges arise. And most importantly, you develop the power to shape your future. Why self-discipline matters. Think about any great achievement in history, whether in sports, business, science, or the arts. Behind every success story, there is a person who worked hard, stayed consistent, and refused to quit. Michael Jordan didn't become a basketball legend just because he was talented. He practiced longer than anyone else, pushed through failure, and never gave up. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla and SpaceX by luck. He worked relentlessly, stayed focused, and made sacrifices to turn his vision into reality. J.K. Rowling didn't become one of the world's most famous authors overnight. She wrote tirelessly, faced rejection multiple times, but never stopped believing in her work. The common factor? Discipline. Success is not about what you do once in a while. It's about what you do consistently. It's about showing up every day, even when it's hard. The enemies of self-discipline. Many people struggle with self-discipline because they allow certain habits and mindsets to hold them back. If you want to strengthen your self-discipline, you must first identify and eliminate these obstacles. 1. Procrastination. Waiting for the right time to start is one of the biggest killers of success. The right time will never come. The best time to start is now. 2. Laziness. It's easy to choose comfort over effort, but laziness leads to regret. Push yourself to do the work, even when it's uncomfortable. 3. Distractions. Social media, TV, unnecessary drama, these steal your time and energy. Learn to focus on what truly matters. 4. Lack of goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to lose motivation. You need a strong reason to stay disciplined. 5. Fear of failure. Many people avoid discipline because they fear failing, but failure is part of the journey. Learn from it and keep going. How to develop strong self-discipline. Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Here are some powerful ways to build discipline and take control of your life. SHAR 1. Set clear goals. Discipline is easier when you have a clear purpose. Without specific goals, you will struggle to stay motivated. Ask yourself, what do I truly want to achieve? Why is this important to me? What steps do I need to take to get there? Write down your goals and review them daily. The more you remind yourself of your purpose, the easier it becomes to stay disciplined. 2. Create a daily routine. Your habits shape your future. If you want to succeed, build a routine that supports your goals. Wake up early and start your day with purpose. Schedule time for important tasks and stick to the plan. Avoid wasting time on distractions. Successful people don't rely on motivation alone. They rely on habits. Make discipline a part of your daily life. 3. Take action, even when you don't feel like it. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward. You will not always feel excited to work on your goals, but that's when discipline matters most. Tell yourself, I will do it anyway. Don't feel like exercising? Do it anyway. Don't feel like working on your project? Do it anyway. Don't feel like reading or learning? Do it anyway. When you push through resistance, you train your mind to stay strong. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes. 4. Eliminate distractions. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with discipline is because they allow distractions to take over their lives. If social media is wasting your time, limit your usage. If negative people drain your energy, set boundaries. If your environment is full of distractions, change it. Discipline is about making intentional choices. Protect your time and focus on what truly matters. Learn to say no. Many people struggle with discipline because they say yes to too many things that don't align with their goals. Say no to time-wasting activities. Say no to unhealthy habits. Say no to people who don't support your growth. Every time you say no to distractions, you are saying yes to your dreams. Push through difficult moments. There will be days when you feel tired, discouraged, or unmotivated. That's normal. The key is to keep going, even when it's tough. Remember, success is not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. You don't have to be 100% disciplined all the time, but you must show up more often than not. 7. Reward yourself for progress. Discipline doesn't mean making life miserable. It means balancing hard work with enjoyment. Celebrate small wins. Take breaks when needed. Reward yourself for staying committed. This keeps you motivated and makes discipline a sustainable part of your life. The life-changing benefits of self-discipline. When you develop strong discipline, everything in your life improves. You become more productive. You stop wasting time and get more done. You gain self-respect. You prove to yourself that you are capable. You build confidence. The more you follow through on your goals, the more you believe in yourself. You achieve success. Consistent action leads to results. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It is the foundation of greatness. Conclusion: choose discipline over comfort. In life, you have two choices. 1, take the easy path, live with excuses, waste time, and stay stuck. 2, take the disciplined path, stay committed, work hard, and achieve greatness. The choice is yours. No one is born with perfect discipline. It is something you build, and the more you practice it, the more unstoppable you become. So starting today, make a commitment to yourself. Choose discipline over comfort. Choose action over excuses. Choose growth over stagnation. Because when you master self-discipline, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Chapter 8. The Power of Positive Thinking. Your thoughts shape your life. The way you think about yourself, your future, and your abilities determines the results you get. Positive thinking is not just a motivational phrase. It is a powerful force that can change your reality. Many people go through life trapped in negative thoughts. They tell themselves they are not good enough, not smart enough, or not lucky enough. These negative beliefs create fear, doubt, and hesitation. But when you train your mind to think positively, everything changes. You begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles. You find solutions instead of excuses. You believe in yourself, and that belief gives you the power to take action. The science behind positive thinking. Positive thinking is not just about feeling good. It has a real impact on your brain and body. Studies show that positive thoughts reduce stress and anxiety, improve mental and physical health, increase motivation and productivity, strengthen relationships, help you achieve your goals faster. When you think positively, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which make you feel happier and more energized. This gives you the confidence to take action and push forward. On the other hand, negative thinking increases stress and fear, making it harder to move towards success. The good news is that you can train your brain to think more positively. Just like a muscle, your mindset becomes stronger the more you exercise it. The dangers of negative thinking. Negative thinking is like a poison that slowly destroys your potential. It makes you focus on problems instead of solutions. It fills your mind with doubt and fear. It makes you give up before you even try. Here are some common negative thoughts that hold people back. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. What if I fail? It's too late for me. I'm just not lucky. These thoughts are not facts. They are just beliefs that you have repeated to yourself so many times that they feel real. But the truth is, you are stronger than you think. You have the ability to change your mindset and transform your life. How to develop a positive mindset. Positive thinking is a skill that anyone can learn. Here are some powerful ways to train your mind to think positively. So 1, reprogram your thoughts. The first step to positive thinking is to become aware of your thoughts. Pay attention to the way you talk to yourself. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, stop and replace it with a positive thought. For example, instead of I can't do this, say I can learn how to do this. Instead of I'm not good enough, say I am capable and growing every day. Instead of what if I fail, say every failure is a lesson that brings me closer to success. Your mind believes what you tell it. If you feed it negative thoughts, it will hold you back. If you feed it positive thoughts, it will empower you. 2, practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to develop a positive mindset. When you focus on what you are thankful for, you train your brain to see the good in life. Every day, take a moment to appreciate the things you have. It could be your health, your family, your friends, or even the simple fact that you are alive and have the chance to grow. The more you practice gratitude, the more you will attract positive energy into your life. And 3, surround yourself with positivity. The people and environment around you have a huge impact on your mindset. If you are surrounded by negative people who complain and doubt everything, their energy will affect you. Choose to spend time with people who lift you up, encourage you, and believe in your potential. Read books that inspire you. Listen to motivational speakers. Fill your mind with positive influences. Your environment shapes your thoughts, so make sure it is helping you grow, not pulling you down. 4, visualize success. Your mind cannot tell the difference between something real and something vividly imagined. That is why visualization is such a powerful tool. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. See yourself succeeding, feeling confident, and living the life you desire. The more you do this, the more your mind will start believing it is possible. Many successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders use visualization to prepare for success. You can do the same. Turn challenges into opportunities. Life is full of difficulties, but positive thinkers see challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of complaining when something goes wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger from this? What new opportunities can come from this? Every setback is a lesson in disguise. If you train yourself to find the good in every situation, you will become unstoppable. 6, speak positively. The words you use have a powerful effect on your mindset. If you constantly say negative things about yourself, your mind will believe them. Instead, start speaking positively about yourself and your future. Say things like, I am strong and capable. I am creating a great future for myself. I attract success and happiness into my life. Affirmations may feel strange at first, but over time, they reprogram your subconscious mind to believe in yourself. Task 7. Take action. Positive thinking is not just about having good thoughts. It is about taking action. When you believe in yourself, you must back it up with action. Start small. Take one step toward your goal every day. The more you take action, the more confident and positive you will feel. The life-changing benefits of positive thinking. When you develop a habit of positive thinking, your entire life improves. You feel happier and more confident. You attract better opportunities in people. You become more resilient in tough times. You achieve your goals faster. You inspire others with your energy and attitude. The way you think determines the way you live. When you choose positive thoughts, you create a positive life. Conclusion: train your mind for success. Positive thinking is a choice. You can choose to focus on problems, or you can choose to focus on solutions. You can choose to doubt yourself, or you can choose to believe in yourself. No matter where you are right now, you have the power to change your mindset. Start today. Replace negative thoughts with empowering ones. Practice gratitude. Surround yourself with positivity. Take action toward your dreams. Because when you train your mind to think positively, nothing can stop you. Chapter 9. Overcoming Fear and Doubt. Fear and doubt are the biggest enemies of success. They whisper in your mind, telling you that you are not good enough, that you will fail, and that you should stay where it is safe and comfortable. They keep you from taking risks, from chasing your dreams, and from becoming the person you are meant to be. But here's the truth. Fear is an illusion. Doubt is a lie. They are not real forces that can stop you unless you allow them to. The only power they have is the power you give them. And if you learn to master them, you will unlock a level of confidence and strength that will push you toward greatness. Everyone feels fear and doubt at some point. The difference between successful people and those who stay stuck is that successful people act despite their fear. They do not let doubt control them. They push forward, even when they feel uncertain. And because of that, they achieve things that others only dream of. If you want to succeed, you must learn to overcome fear and doubt. You must stop letting them hold you back. You must take control of your mind and believe in yourself, even when it feels difficult. Understanding fear and doubt. Fear is a natural emotion. It is the brain's way of protecting you from danger. Long ago, fear helped humans survive by warning them of real threats, like wild animals or dangerous situations. But today, fear often appears in ways that are not life-threatening. Fear of failure. What if I try and fail? Fear of rejection. What if people don't accept me? Fear of judgment. What will others think of me? Fear of the unknown. What if things go wrong? None of these fears are real dangers. They are only mental barriers. They exist only in your mind. Doubt is another illusion. It comes from years of negative thinking, past failures, or listening to other people's opinions. Doubt tells you that you are not ready, that you are not talented enough, that you will never succeed. But doubt is not the truth. It is simply a bad habit of the mind, one that you can break. How to overcome fear and doubt. Overcoming fear and doubt is not about eliminating them completely. It is about learning to act anyway. It is about recognizing that they do not control you. You have the power to push past them. Here are some powerful ways to do that. 1. Face your fears head on. The best way to overcome fear is to face it. The more you run from fear, the stronger it becomes. But when you confront it, it begins to lose its power. If you fear public speaking, start speaking in front of small groups. If you fear failure, take small risks and build confidence. If you fear rejection, put yourself in situations where rejection is possible and learn to handle it. Every time you face fear, you become stronger. You realize that most fears are just thoughts, not real obstacles. 2. Reprogram your mind with positive beliefs. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, you will believe it. But if you change your inner dialogue, you can change your confidence. Replace negative thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of "I can't do this," say "I am capable and strong." Instead of "what if I fail," say "failure is just a step towards success." Instead of "I'm not ready," say "I will learn as I go." Your mind listens to what you tell it. Feed it powerful, positive messages every day. 3. Take small steps forward. Fear and doubt often feel overwhelming because we focus on the big picture instead of the next step. Instead of worrying about the entire journey, focus on just the next small step. If you have a dream, don't get lost in thoughts about how difficult it will be. Just take one step, then another, and another. Each step will give you more confidence, and before you know it, you will be far beyond where you started. Top 4. Stop worrying about what others think. One of the biggest causes of fear is the fear of judgment. Many people never chase their dreams because they are afraid of what others will say. But the truth is, most people are too busy with their own lives to judge you, and even if they do, their opinions do not matter. The people who doubt you now will admire you later when you succeed. The people who laugh at your dreams are the ones who never had the courage to follow their own. The only person whose opinion truly matters is yours. Do not let fear of others' opinions stop you from living your life. Notch 5. Visualize your success. Your mind is powerful. It cannot tell the difference between something real and something vividly imagined. That is why visualization is such a powerful tool. Take a few minutes every day to close your eyes and see yourself succeeding. Imagine yourself overcoming obstacles, achieving your goals, and feeling proud of your accomplishments. The more you do this, the more your mind will believe it is possible. Visualization is used by athletes, business leaders, and successful people everywhere. It works because it programs your subconscious mind for success. 6. Turn failures into lessons. Fear of failure is one of the biggest things that holds people back. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every successful person has failed many times before achieving greatness. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job. Walt Disney was told he had no imagination. Imagine if they had let failure stop them. They would never have reached greatness. The difference between them and others is that they used failure as a lesson instead of an excuse to quit. Every failure brings you closer to success if you learn from it and keep going. 7. Build a fearless mindset. Fear and doubt will always exist, but they do not have to control you. If you train your mind to be fearless, nothing can hold you back. Develop self-discipline. When you commit to your goals, fear becomes weaker. Surround yourself with positivity. Be around people who uplift and encourage you. Take action despite fear. The more you act, the less power fear has. Fear is a habit, but so is courage. The more you practice courage, the more natural it becomes. Conclusion: fear cannot stop you unless you let it. Fear and doubt are part of life. They will always try to hold you back, but they only have power if you allow them to. The most successful people in the world feel fear, but they act anyway. They refuse to let doubt control them. They push forward even when they are uncertain, and because of that, they achieve greatness. You have the same power within you. You do not have to be fearless. You just have to be brave enough to act despite fear. So starting today, make a decision. Stop letting fear and doubt control you. Believe in yourself. Take action. Step into your greatness. Because when you refuse to let fear hold you back, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Chapter 10: Becoming Unstoppable. You have learned the power of mindset, the importance of positive thinking, and how to overcome fear and doubt. You now understand that the only thing standing between you and success is the way you think and the actions you take. But there is one more thing you must do. You must become unstoppable. Being unstoppable does not mean you will never face challenges. It does not mean that life will suddenly become easy. Instead, it means that no matter what happens, no matter what obstacles appear in your path, you will keep going. It means you will refuse to quit no matter how hard things get. Unstoppable people are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who never give up. They are the ones who keep pushing forward, even when things seem impossible. They have trained their minds to be strong, disciplined, and focused on their goals. They have decided that failure is not the end. It is just part of the journey. If you want to achieve greatness, if you want to live your best life, you must develop this kind of mindset. You must become a person who cannot be stopped. The mindset of unstoppable people. What separates unstoppable people from everyone else? It is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It is their mindset. Here are the key traits that make them different. 1, they have a strong why. Every unstoppable person has a deep reason for why they do what they do. Their goals are not just wishes or dreams. They are a mission. When you have a strong reason for pursuing your goals, nothing can stop you. Ask yourself, why do I want to succeed? Is it to provide a better life for your family? Is it to prove to yourself that you are capable? Is it to inspire others and make a difference? When your why is strong, no obstacle can make you quit. 2, they take full responsibility. Unstoppable people never blame their circumstances, their past, or other people for their failures. They take full responsibility for their actions and choices. They understand that their future is in their hands. When you take responsibility, you take back your power. You stop waiting for luck or outside help, and you start creating your own success. 3, they are relentless. Unstoppable people do not stop when they get tired. They do not quit when things get hard. They keep going, no matter what. They push through pain, setbacks, and failures because they know that quitting is not an option. Think about some of the most successful people in the world: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders. Every single one of them faced challenges, but they refused to give up. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a success. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company before coming back to build Apple into a global giant. They were unstoppable, and you can be too. 4, they focus on growth, not perfection. Many people give up because they are waiting for the perfect moment or they fear making mistakes. But unstoppable people know that progress is more important than perfection. They focus on getting better every day, even if it is just a small step. They know that mistakes and failures are part of learning. Instead of getting discouraged, they use setbacks as lessons to grow stronger. 5, they control their thoughts. An unstoppable mind is a disciplined mind. Successful people do not allow negative thoughts to control them. They replace doubt with confidence, fear with courage, and excuses with action. If you want to be unstoppable, you must master your thoughts. Train your mind to stay positive no matter what happens. How to become unstoppable. Now that you understand the mindset of unstoppable people, it is time to develop these traits in yourself. Here is how you can do it. 1. Set big goals and commit to them. Unstoppable people do not settle for small dreams. They set big, ambitious goals, and they commit fully. They do not just try to succeed. They decide that they will succeed no matter what. Write down your biggest goals. Break them into smaller, achievable steps. Make a commitment to yourself that you will never quit. When you set a goal and truly commit, you create unstoppable momentum. 2. Develop mental toughness. The journey to success will not always be easy. There will be days when you feel tired, discouraged, or frustrated. This is where mental toughness comes in. Mental toughness means pushing forward even when you do not feel like it. It means staying disciplined even when things get difficult. You develop it by building strong habits. Success is built on daily habits. Staying consistent. Keep showing up, even on hard days. Learning from failure. See every setback as a lesson, not a reason to quit. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. 3. Keep moving forward, no matter what. The biggest reason most people fail is that they stop trying. But if you keep moving forward, you cannot fail. You will eventually succeed. If one door closes, find another way. If something does not work, adjust and keep going. If people doubt you, prove them wrong by taking action. Never stop. Never give up. Keep moving forward. Surround yourself with winners. The people around you have a huge impact on your mindset. If you are surrounded by negative, lazy, or fearful people, their energy will bring you down. But if you surround yourself with motivated, positive, and successful people, their energy will lift you up. Choose your environment wisely. Be around people who inspire you. Read books that motivate you. Listen to speakers who push you to grow. The more positivity you put into your mind, the stronger you become. 5. Believe in yourself completely. The final step to becoming unstoppable is absolute belief in yourself. No matter what happens, you must believe that you are capable, strong, and destined for success. Believe in your abilities. Believe that you can overcome any challenge. Believe that your dreams are possible. When you believe in yourself fully, nothing can stop you. Conclusion: unleash your full potential. Right now, you have everything you need to become unstoppable. You have the ability, the strength, and the power within you. The only thing left to do is take action. No more fear, no more doubt, no more waiting for the perfect moment. Now is your time. Go after your dreams with everything you have. Push past obstacles, stay committed, believe in yourself, and never ever quit. Because when you refuse to give up, when you keep going no matter what, you become truly unstoppable. Conclusion: the power is within you. You have reached the end of this book, but your journey is just beginning. Throughout these chapters, you have discovered the power of your mindset, the strength of your thoughts, and the limitless potential that lies within you. You have learned that success is not just about talent, luck, or external circumstances. It is about the way you think, the way you act, and the way you believe in yourself. The secret of mindset is simple. You become what you believe you can be. Your thoughts shape your reality. Your actions create your future, and your mindset determines your destiny. If you choose to see yourself as strong, capable, and unstoppable, you will become exactly that. If you decide to overcome fear, push past doubt, and take bold action, nothing can hold you back. But knowledge alone is not enough. The real transformation happens when you apply what you have learned. Reading these words can inspire you, but only action can change your life. You must take what you have learned and use it every single day. You must train your mind to stay positive, take responsibility for your life, and refuse to quit when things get difficult. There will still be challenges. There will be days when doubt tries to creep in, when fear whispers in your ear, and when obstacles seem too big to overcome. But now, you know the truth. You have the power to rise above anything. You are stronger than your fears. You are greater than your failures. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. So starting today, make a decision. Decide that you will no longer let fear control you. Decide that you will no longer settle for less than you deserve. Decide that you will believe in yourself, no matter what. The life you dream of is within your reach. The success you desire is waiting for you. The person you want to become is already inside you, ready to be unleashed. Now it is time. Go forward with confidence, take action, believe in yourself, and create the life you were meant to live. You are unstoppable, you are limitless, and your journey to greatness starts now. Thank you so much for watching this video on Fearless Audio. We truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your subscription helps us create more awesome audiobook content for you. Stay fearless, and we look forward to bringing you more inspiring videos.